G'day legends. If you're a subscribed legend, chuck a like on the video. If you're not subscribed and you want to be a legend, feel free to subscribe and we'll get these videos out there. Right, this video is actually in regard to a comment. And so the title of this video is, what does the rest of this crypto cycle look like? And the reason this came about is I had a commenter on a video ask me a question. It's from Peeler, and so all I'm going to do is actually read you guys the conversation that we had. Hey Crypto Bogan, do you reckon we are heading into the last peak of the cycle? It feels like a calm before the storm. Bitcoin monthly chart looks unreal at the moment. Nice bull flag plus lots of hype. It has left crypto at the moment, so I feel like they will catch everyone off guard. Back in October, November and December last year, there was so much hype, so the market makers cut the pump short and cut people off guard. Everyone is expecting it to go well higher. Great content. Anyway, so my response was that there can be a few different ways that this goes. Now I'll actually add in a third one, which I'll do at the end. So I said to him, scenario one, this time is different. I don't think that we have started the real bull run. Institutional buying will change the shape of what we know, including the 4-year cycle. Bull run starts once quantitative easing starts and runs past the end of the year, catching 4-year cycle believers off guard. Or then the scenario 2. We are in in a lull for the last couple of months in the middle of the bull market. It's caused by tariffs. A blow-off top comes in September. It's not as high as we thought that it would be 6 months ago. Maybe 150 to 160k for Bitcoin, and then it's over for the next 18 months or so. And then I was also thinking there is also a third scenario, and that scenario is that the peak we had of 108,000, and so I don't think this is highly likely at all, but you have to put the scenario, since I'm giving scenarios, I have to give all the scenarios. That 108,000 was the top, and as we head up now towards over 100,000 again, that we don't quite make it to 108, that would be called a lower high, and that would signal a double top to the market, and then essentially you just go back down and start all over again. So I actually think it's scenario 1. I think that we are in a different type of cycle now. I think it's changed a bit. I think that it'll go longer into the end of the year, and I think it'll be sort of forced into happening. People that are think that the 4-year cycle, which I'm traditionally a person who thinks that because we haven't had the same type of cycle up to this point, I don't see that it should go back to the normal cycle. So anyone that believes in the 4-year cycle will be caught off guard. They'll sell, and institutions will just keep buying. They will buy and buy and buy, and then it'll be too late for people to get back in. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Does not mean that I won't be taking profits along the way, because if I'm wrong and it's one of the other two, specifically scenario 2, I don't believe scenario 3 whatsoever, but scenario 2, if it is the normal cycle, then you still got to take your profits the whole way up. So I just thought I'd give my thoughts on what it looks like now with Trump coming in and putting tariffs on people, on trade and all that, which has changed the way that the cycle was going, and we expected everything to be a lot higher right now, and it's not. So it may take longer to get to where we thought, and it may not happen this year. So if that scenario happens, well, the 4-year cycle will be broken. But only time will tell. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some guy on the internet that is giving you his thoughts. If you've got to this point in the video, remember, chuck a like up, because obviously, you've watched to this point. Surely a free like won't hurt. Yeah, so tell me your thoughts. I'm sure they're not the only scenarios. I'm sure other people have other theories. So if you do have some, write them in. And, if they're worth discussing, then I might chuck them up on another video. Have a great afternoon. Do something nice for someone else. Crypto Bogan out.